if you don't want to make your own, and like I said, it's most cost effective to make your own. It cost me like about $8 to make a gallon, or you can buy some, you know, like $9 for 24 ounces. It's just that's your call.
Yeah.
But it's important that you get a good brand. Now, I've talked with people and they say, hey, you know, there's this brand and it's on the shelf and it's in a box and it's shelf stable. What about that? And I say, no, do not use the bone broths that are in shelf stable containers that aren't refrigerated. That's not the kind of bone broth you want to get. If you're going to buy bone broth, you either want to buy it where it's frozen or in the refrigerated section. And I have 3 brands that I tend to recommend to people. They're the ones that I have found to be the cleanest. They're organic. And that would be Kettle Fire is a great one. Epic is another one, and then the last one is Boneafide. Those are the 3. So Boneafide you'll find in bags in a freezer section. The Epic and the Kettle Fire are in, the Epic is in glass jars. You'll usually find that in a refrigerated section, and then Kettle Fire does come in a jar as well. Now there is another thing that people could do as it comes to mind is there's another brand called Ancient Nutrition, and what they've done is they've created a bone broth protein powder where they've actually taken the broth and they've dehydrated it and turned it into a powder. And so you can add that to smoothies, or you can add hot water to that and just drink it. So that's adequate also, and that might be like something to take on the go. Like if you're traveling, you can have the powder.
Yeah, I was thinking like a backpacking trip.
Backpacking trip would be.
I think
a
that's
great
great. Camping,
that.
backpacking, you know, traveling across the country. A lot of people that are following specific diets or want to eat healthily, they complain that, you know, traveling through airports or going through the middle section of the country, it's really hard to find good, clean food. So this is a great way to actually take something with you. And, you know, air travel, you have to take something in powder. You can't bring liquids through. So what a great solution.
Absolutely. And, you know, there's one last thing I want to mention when it comes to bone broth, and that is if the idea of drinking a cup of bone broth is not appetizing to you, then bone broth is a fantastic base for soups. And here we are, we're in the winter, and it's cold, and what better time to make soup than right now? So make some bone broth and have that as the base of your soup, and you will have a incredibly nourishing soup.
Awesome. That sounds delicious.
It does, doesn't it? It makes me want to go.
That's perfect.
Make some.